I've got 5 3D printers, and the Bambu Lab P2S is the one that has been the one I've enjoyed the most because this one's just super reliable and has a lot of great quality of life features that make it more enjoyable to use than printers by FlashForge or than the smaller A1 and the A1 Mini. I will say the P2S is more expensive than the other printers, but this one really does work well. It's just set it and forget it. Before we go any further, I want to say this video is not sponsored. Bambu has not sent me any printers, and I bought all these different printers I've tested with my own money. What I like about the P2S is the fact that it's fully enclosed. It has a larger build plate than the FlashForge printers, and you can choose to get it with the AMS so you can use multiple materials, which is really nice, or you can also just use it feeding it from the side. And sometimes I side load. Most of the time I just use the AMS Pro on it. One of the things I love about this is the display on it works really well, and it's very easy to navigate compared to the OS that's running on FlashForge. And they're kind of similar. The Bambu one just seems to perform better across the board. There's also other subtle quality of life improvements, like the P2S will tell you when it's time to lubricate different threads and just other general maintenance things that you might not otherwise know how to do. Also with the Bambu printers, you can print from Bambu Handy on your phone, which is a lot faster than having to get a computer out or browse the web to find a model. So I can just save the models I want to print and then queue them up on this. Works really nicely. Also with the P2S, I bought this not just to do multicolor printing, so using multiple filaments at the same time, but I bought this as a way to be able to change the filament for different prints. So if I want to do something black, gray, or white, I don't have to manually unload it and reload, which gets really annoying, and it actually eats into a lot of time. So this helps you just get back to printing faster. Also, the AMS2 Pro has some other great features, like it has a filament dryer built into it, so you can unload the spools and then activate the drying mode, and this will get rid of moisture and humidity inside of this. I do recommend printing some silica bead holders for this. I haven't got around to doing that yet though, but that's one of my big improvements I need to make on the AMS2 Pro. I'm nearing the 100-hour mark with the P2S, and unlike the FlashForge 5M Pro and some of the other models I've used, I haven't had any issues with adhesion or print failures. It seems like all the profiles Bambu has built in work really well, and I used to think that you had to use Bambu filaments. You don't. You can use any filaments, and in the slicer settings or on Bambu Handy, all you got to do is say if it's PLA or PETG or whatever the different types of filament are, so you don't have to be totally locked into the Bambu ecosystem. One thing people have been kind of bothered by with Bambu is they've kind of taken more of a closed door policy where you have to use the cloud printing if you want to print to this. I do think that's a little bit of a letdown, but so far it's been worthwhile because it does work so well. I haven't had any failed prints with this. I don't have issues with this that I've had with other printers going back and forth from PETG to PLA. I use the same nozzle for it. It just works flawlessly with the P2S. So my recommendation is if you're looking for an awesome printer that prints fast, reliably with a great phone connection, the P2S with the AMS2 Pro is a really great option. I know they just came out with a new printer that has dual nozzles, but this isn't a feature that you have to have. The main benefit of that is the ability to use multi-material for supports. I haven't personally found this to be necessary, and the P2S's single nozzle with the AMS2 Pro has still been more than sufficient for me. One drawback to a printer like this one is the fact that it does create a lot of waste or poop. The poop chute is on the back, so I definitely recommend creating some sort of print that's going to catch all the poop. That way you have all those little plastic pieces gathered to one central location. But again, that's something that's really nice about this printer is the fact that it is so large, and you can make large functional prints that serve the printer as well. So whether you want to use this for Gridfinity, creating fidget toys, or other useful functional prints around the house, the P2S is really hard to beat. It really is that reliable. It's that nice to use. The Bambu Studio software on your computer or the Bambu Handy app on your phone is great, and the Handy app also always notifies you if anything comes up in the middle of the print so you can go fix it. And this has some other great features in it, like it detects if a print is failing and it'll stop and shut the printer down to help prevent damage to it. So overall, really recommend the P2S. And even if you don't want to do a bunch of multi-material printing, I highly recommend picking up the AMS2 Pro with it. That way you can always have all your favorite filaments ready to go. If you're interested in checking this printer out, I've got links to buy it in the description below.